Alright, okay. Shannon, you could stop doing that.
Doing what?
Not playing up with his mic.
Oh, you're
But
hearing that? Okay. I realized it
The
was
blow
that
on TV now, please. Thanks.
one time.
Boy.
Alright. What's going on, YouTube? My name is Gerard, aka Cross, and welcome to episode 8 of the Gaming Syndicate Podcast. Now, before we get into the intros, make sure to subscribe to our channel and drop a like below. Comment if you got any questions or feedback. Also, check out our Facebook group. The link is located in the description. Lastly, timestamps for this episode will be pinned in the comment section below. All right, cool. Let's get into the intros. Bran,
Good night. Enjoy.
Shannon,
Good night, everyone. Archibald here.
Darian,
Well, like I said earlier, get your popcorn and your Coke ready and enjoy the podcast.
Andre.
Well, I hope everybody enjoyed the podcast. Andre, aka Severus here. Now jumping in a hunt. Brian, you playing?
Comment.
Shannon jumping in too.
I don't believe in that.
He don't believe in honey. He's a
No,
non-believer. He's a
in doing. We'll talk about that later.
Okay.
All right, let's get started with these main topics. This one, Destiny 2 gameplay and PC announcement.
First of all, quality gameplay. Quality. That game looking best. The only problem I have is they still it kind of lazy by them because they still only have 3 classes. I mean, people would expect by now at least to add one more, but I find I was lazy by them. They should have added a whole new class.
They might bring it in eventually.
This is the first trailer that's shown, so they may show another
They have
class.
all super gameplay
Hold on.
of it already. They
Well,
have
What I've seen, the first impressions with the gameplay on PC has been really good. And the game, it doesn't feel like it was on console and it came across. It feels, that people were saying that it feels like it was built for PC. And it
Because
feels like it
of
was
Bungie.
built to handle the specs.
Is Bungie the masters
It's
of
a Bungie
FPS?
game, so
yeah, but this is like the first shooter Bungie producing in 60 frames. think-
As I say, it felt a bit like they built it for that, even though that's not where it started out at.
well, technology come a long way from before, So 60 frames now a lot easier to do, I would say, than 10 years ago.
To me, the gameplay looks solid, like the previous one, just at a higher resolution. To be honest, if you had told me that this was a DLC trailer for the first Destiny, I would have believed you. Because it looked like a high-res Destiny. Well, first Destiny.
From what it says it's true, like when you visit each planet and thing, each planet will have its own town or own quest and thing to do. If it really is like that, then the game would actually do a lot better.
Instead of the main market area, which was the Crucible.
Yep.
Which was the tower, the watchtower, you mean?
It was
Crucible was the PvP, I believe.
Yeah,
Oh, okay,
yeah,
well, yeah. I got that mixed up.
I didn't play the first one, so I can't really say much. But I know me and first-person shooters, though I'm not a big fan of them.
Yeah, so we'll be able to see more, I guess, when E3 comes along. But Bungie never had a problem making our first-person shooter smooth. So I just want to see what are the different features in this incarnation. So people having a whole set of gripes though with Destiny 2, mainly on the console, because well, I guess in all you read already, Destiny 2 is locked at 30 frames on console, no matter which one it is. It could be the Scorpio, the Xbox One, the Pro, or the OG PS4. All of them locked at 30 frames per second. And a lot of people complain about this because they're saying that new mid-gen consoles like the Scorpio are being held back in this aspect.
Nah, the wait. I did read an article where Bungie did say they're not talking um about that same thing, how the game running until Microsoft reveal everything about the Scorpio for E3.
No, but oh well, if it comes at if you're talking about resolution, then yeah, I'll have to wait and see until they actually announce that. But when it comes to frame rate, when during these PvP competitive scenes, you people
Oh,
who game in on the Scorpio at 60 frames will be at an advantage over
That
Xbox users, normal Xbox users who run in at 30 frames.
that's probably why it would like probably online functionalities would be locked at 30 frames per second, so that how it will have a even framework
Yeah,
for all players.
because
Whereas the PS4 versus PS4 Pro and the Xbox versus the Scorpio.
I should have saved this damn story, you know.
yeah, because when it comes to resolution, that is no problem. What if you're gaming at 4K or 1080p? That have nothing to do with how you performing in the game itself. When it comes to frame rate, though, that's a whole different story.
I remember I was had a man in the group that lagging out everybody. Yeah.
Well, that is solely on his net.
Not pulling no names here for that one.
Who, me?
I didn't
No,
call any names. Did I say any names?
Me and my hamster on a wheel does be running good, eh? Is mostly all the digital men who does be seeing men dying in Uncharted and not responding.
I didn't call no names. I mean, if you fall in your garden, what I can tell you, like,
If you're throwing shade, throw it to my face, bro.
I wasn't showing it to you, but okay.
Okay, all right.
An interesting thing about Destiny 2 on PC is that it's going to be exclusive to what was formerly the Battle.net client, the Blizzard desktop client,
Mhm.
which was something that people weren't expecting because prior to that, Blizzard
I
/
kinda
Battle.net
expect
clients was only Blizzard games were accessible to it. It was exclusive only to that, and they're making one exception. They're saying for Bungie, the partnership with Activision and Bungie, but Blizzard Activision, that Destiny 2 will be exclusively available through the Battle.net client and not through Steam. And they're saying that they saw it as a great opportunity. And because of that now, there's something in the Blizzard world, well, primarily WoW, which is the WoW tokens, which you can use your in-game currency to buy a token, which you could then use to pay for your game time. They have introduced the fact that you can use that same token to actually buy Destiny 2. So you can use money from WoW, which you farmed in-game, to buy a new game. And because of this, the price of a token has skyrocketed. So people who
And
would have been holding tokens in the past can now either sell them back for a profit or buy the game and so on.
How much tokens you have?
I probably have one or two.
Well, look at that. You have a free Destiny right there.
Well,
Yeah,
I don't know if I bought the token, if I just had the gold there for whenever I decide to play. Maybe. I don't know. I'll check it and see.
it just
But
makes
to me,
good
that was
business
pretty
sense,
interesting.
though.
What was that,
Because
Jared?
I say it just makes good business sense because they're keeping it within the same company because Activision and Blizzard are sister companies under one.
But Bungie and
Bungie. You
Blizzard
mean
is
Bungie and
sister companies as well.
Activision
No, but
Blizzard?
correct,
Activision owns Blizzard now.
well, right, and the company is
Oh,
called
okay,
Activision
right, yeah.
Blizzard. And Activision is the publisher for Bungie's game. So it just makes sense that they will use the platform that they have.
Yeah, because what it does is through the Blizzard client, you could let's say each of us here used to play a different Blizzard game. Like say one of you played World of Warcraft, I played Diablo, another one played StarCraft. Through the client, we can all chat with each other because it's linked. So now Destiny players can actually interact and chat with those playing any of these Blizzard games through the client. They added that feature as one of the selling points of it as well.
Yes, so they'll have basically the same social features as other Battle.net users, Battle.net games.
Yeah, they interact with the same client, and like while they're in the client, you could actually see what game the person is playing, where they're at, like if they're in World of Warcraft, what part of the realm they're in, or if they started a quick match in Heroes of the Storm, being a competitive match in Overwatch, and now well, whatever they're doing within Destiny.
Okay. I well, one of them. Well, the last member has joined, but apparently he have another technical issue, so let's sort that out. One thing I wanted to discuss on this topic is that no matter if you're gaming on PC or console, you ain't gonna be gaming on dedicated servers. Still gonna be using that P2P connection, which people have now trouble understanding, seeing as it's 2017 and yet still dedicated servers is like a rare jewel.
I don't know if,
Everyone's spending
with this
money.
partnership they have, well, I don't know if it's a partnership to the point of, if it is there, they'll be using the Blizzard client. If it's continuing in the near future, Blizzard obviously, they always have their games on dedicated servers. I don't know if that would actually
Well, that
be
is what
something to
confuses
look
me
forward
right
to
now.
or not. Oh, there was one thing I forgot to mention. While playing Destiny through the Battle.net client, well, Blizzard client, you can stream it directly through the client.
Stream it to any platform
You
or
can stream it to Facebook for sure. I don't know if they integrated the functionality into YouTube as yet, but for sure you can stream to Facebook.
And
Okay.
Twitch as well. Well, so that'll be Twitch.
You don't say.
Okay then.
what?
Well, it was like, I guess switch here. So,
So the other gripe that, well, this is a gripe that PC gamers having is that the PC release has not been confirmed yet. Console release is September 8th, I think.
yeah.
And they released it.
Yeah, and the PC release date is not confirmed yet.
But is a separate company
It might be V3.
doing it for PC, or is it just the same company?
I'm not sure if they're outsourcing it. I don't think they're outsourcing it. I think Bungie is working on the PC release as well.
Okay.
Yeah, they say in the coming weeks we should have our release dates.
Yeah, they said it would be later, but they didn't give a definite date as yet. In the
Well,
coming weeks, I believe, is what they said.
They did say that everyone who pre-orders the game will have the opportunity to play the beta, which includes PC users as well.
Right.
I'm not
yeah,
sure
I
if
don't
they
know.
will conduct the beta tests at the same time with console users, but all that will be revealed in the coming weeks.
But if it is any indication as to previous games, it usually doesn't happen at the same time because usually like, if they build a game for PC and then they port it to console, they would do the beta for the PC first and then the console. And in this instance, though, it's kind of the other way around. So it mightn't be at the same time because they always remember they also have to test the load on the servers and how it interacts. So it might be able to do both at the same time. Manpower and all might be an issue.
If it was cross-platform, yeah, they would do it at the same time, but seeing as it's not,
Well, that would definitely have to be if they have to test that functionality because when they go live.
yeah. Alright, so are you looking forward to Destiny 2? Or
Not really. I mean, the game looks good, but not my kind of game.
If playing Destiny 1 is any part of a prerequisite, then I wouldn't check it out. If not, I might check it out for a little bit. But you know me, I don't like to buy PC games and pack it down.
Yeah, Monday game you pack down there, right?
Multiplayer PC games.
Okay.
Brian?
I wait on the review, but so far it looked decent.
Shouldn't rely on reviews, though.
No, I wouldn't rely on review.
Reviews is be too biased.
Well,
Oh, what's you, Diane?
I am going to say that I am still 50-50 on it. I have a bad taste of this new one still. So,
And I guess then the other member too would say no, considering his boon with Destiny.
well,
No, at least it's good, nah?
he jumped in late on the bandwagon when everyone was kind of dying out of it. So,
Blaze, I would suggest that you come out the call and join back because it don't make sense you're just here.
If I remember correctly, Jared, you had a similar issue with this initially when we started using Hangout. Was it you?
No, it wasn't me.
It wasn't you. Or someone else then probably another. And I believe it was the browser they were using. and they had ended up using another browser and it worked. So maybe you can use another browser.
Brian looked like a girl heel out. A man named Serrano Akuma say, well, look, think I'm get big in the dance.
Oh yeah, that's my partner. It's the same.
Insane. Welcome, dude. Right, so yeah, I'm not
That was an accident. That was an accident.
about to say who is this nigga calling me right now.
That was an accident. But anyhow, check your phone for the group.
Yeah. Because considering Destiny 2, I'm not too looking forward to it because I was kind of hyped for Destiny 1, and then when I saw the reviews and I experienced the beta, it wasn't that hot. So I ain't too looking forward to this one. Alright, next topic. Injustice 2, fellas. I guess most of all you experience it. Play the single player bit, play the multiplayer, play the online. What are your impressions on it so far?
Great netcode for fighting game.
But the netcode is decent. Second best netcode up the Killer Instinct.
It has improved drastically from what it was in Injustice 1 and Mortal Kombat X on launch.
I guess that one didn't do so much a beta test during
the time period.
Yeah.
I'm not looking to spoil anything for anybody. Story-wise, I find the story started off good, but it became a bit boring at the end. It come down to the end.
I ain't beat it out there, so relax a
No,
little.
I'm not spoiling anything. We could spoil it a couple weeks from now.
I wouldn't even start talking about it because I still have mixed feelings about it, and I don't want to spoil it for the Skeggs.
I know Darian that makes fit there. I know Darian love DC.
I love DC too, and I find out it's just kind of.
When I say mixed feelings, is like Andrew did say it started off good. Don't get me wrong, it started off good, but like from like halfway in the story, like around chapter 8, that is when I was starting to have mixed feelings towards the game.
Well, as I said,
story-wise.
I was only really interested in the story than the game itself. And don't worry, Brad, no spoilers. It started off well, like showing Damien's decision and his relationship with Batman, which was deteriorating. It was a strong move, and it did continue strong leading up to the events with Brainiac, but basically the majority of the story did keep me interested, but I didn't have any oh my god or what the fuck moments, you know.
Yeah.
I only played through the game once, and I got the true ending, and I felt like it was lackluster and rushed.
Yeah, when you reach like probably the last few end scenes, it started to feel a little more rushed towards the point. Because sorry to cut you across, but I know I could state this because this is in the first half. Like what my big problem with the game is, this is supposed to be after Injustice 1, right? But I guess that the beginning where you see Damien went off with Superman, I guess, and there's like to show like a little incident what happened in Injustice 1. If you didn't read the comics, you know, you get a little gist of what happened. But that wasn't really what happened in the comics, if anyone could remember.
Doesn't die. Oh, a spoiler for somebody there. My bad. Spoiler alert, people. That's in the beginning, Brian. That's in the beginning. But Mictazaz never died in the Injustice.
You're still talking about it.
No, but that's in the beginning. That's like chapter 1, chapter 2, though. So, to me, if you have it for close to a week and you do chapter 1 and chapter 2, you know. But nevertheless, it's like the whole, like, trying to fit in they're trying to make back, you know, like, okay, this is what happened in the first Injustice. It started to feel like contradicting, if that make any sense. Because at first it was, you know, like I said, if you read the comics, you'll know that Damian, quotation marks, supposedly accidentally killed Dick Grayson.
Accidentally.
In quotation marks. But then this one is like, you're not getting nothing towards that. So you don't know if Dick Grayson is still running around. So that's about it for that. I don't want to continue on with my theory because I will spoil it for someone.
Oh, well.
No, but then again, we did see But then again, I want to say that the story isn't finished. Like, let's just hope, like with the DLC characters, they might have an extension for the story.
Ha! Boy,
Well, it
just
can't, considering
expect
who some
mortal,
of
right? It's real mortal characters.
No, well, you have Red Hood going to come back. You have
Starfire died though, so how she
Starfire
gonna?
didn't die exactly in Injustice One. In the comics, she was just sent to the Phantom Zone because like I said, in the comics, Superboy didn't like what Superman was doing, so he went to confront him, and Superman injured him pretty badly. Yeah, I watched back at the comics recently. So
Okay. Well, remember that's the comics, sir. We're talking about the game itself.
well, these comics were tied in. This was actually the Injustice series for the comics.
But and they show you the way that that Damian went to Superman's side in the game as opposed to the comics, and both of them totally different.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, in Injustice 2, but
So that
I'm
it
looking
might-
at from Injustice 1 to Injustice 2. That's what I'm trying to figure out
Right.
right
So
now.
if they have any DLC arcs for Injustice to it, may be different as well.
One could hope.
The first Injustice, you see, it had surprise character deaths and little twists to keep your attention glued to the story. Now, I didn't really
Yeah.
feel it for this one.
This one is like, anyone died in this one though? Like major?
Yeah,
Yeah.
somebody died, but
Not major, but somebody
Well-
died.
when it happened, I was like, okay, well, you died.
Me,
You kind of brought it on yourself, you know?
Harambe.
Oh my God, Andre.
Yeah, Andrew, thanks for saying it out there already. I don't know
Yeah,
why
well-
we just skip this topic and done.
Andre be standing.
Hashtag for the nights.
God. Can't do nothing here.
Well, I mean, besides that, well, character. Still going to try not to spoil, although it's spoiled. But I mean, besides that character, anyone else died? That was noticeable.
Nah.
So, yeah.
All in all, I enjoyed this story though. It was a good story. It been far better than Street Fighter 5 so-called cinematic story. Much better.
I'm sorry. Can you say that again, please?
What do you
Thank you very much, sir.
You know what they say?
You're welcome.
Sequels are always harder to make better than the original, so they tried. You can see they tried. It was still a good story, just it's not as good. As for the fighting mechanics, it's normal, another round fighting mechanics, nothing really different. I personally like my button inputs to be like a proper kind of sequential manner, like in most Capcom games. You know, where you do one input, you see the character perform the input, and then you press another button in response to that. Rather than like in a Mortal Kombat game, you just put in a host of the commands in one line, quick.
And it'll just come out in succession.
Yeah. That the Capcom way, it just feels a bit more natural to me. But I actually found myself having fun with the game, especially Robin. I find he's a cool character. He has nice combos, good juggles. So
Yeah, that's true. I mean, you know, from anyone who watched the live streams, you know, he actually did juggle pretty decent. But you know, it has some people before we went on the live stream, they was only using Omega Rays. So I don't know who that was.
Omega what?
Omega Beams or whatever the ass.
Oh.
I'm sorry. but,
Get your facts right, bro.
I'm sorry, sir. Please,
It's a beam, not a ray.
same fucking difference to me.
yeah. So as Brian said, the online is solid, way better than Injustice 1. I only play it with Audio, so I really test out with the masses yet, but I didn't get any lag.
I actually did went on a few online matches. I mean, what I realized that some people are doing, you see, like when I was saying that Scarecrow is going to be like one of those spammers, you realize you're meeting up a lot of people just spamming with Scarecrow.
Yeah, because they just want to get on top of the leaderboards.
Yeah, that's what they're doing. And I mean,
That's the quickest way.
to me, it's like that kind of like was disgusting to the fact where I was like, okay, then that's what you want to do.
The gear system is a good addition to the game, but it kind of worries me. It's the same problem I had with League of Legends, basically. When it comes to increasing your character's stats through playing the game and grinding, it kind of puts you at an unfair advantage over
Yeah, but remember,
others.
the gear system not active in ranked.
Yeah, no, you're wrong.
It's not?
No, it's not.
Okay. Well, nice. I guess that shoot out the window then. Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
In ranked, is only cosmetics.
Oh, well, yeah.
Everybody back to their base.
That's very good. Because that kind of had me a bit worried. And, well, the multiverse system is a great way to grind gear, you know? And it gives casual players and veteran players a chance to practice against harder characters or harder difficulties if they want, practice the trade before they go online now. Oh, and I'd like to point out something. One hidden but important feature that in the game is the option to enable offline input delay, which allows you to get more accustomed to an online setting to practice your combos and juggles to get ready for real opponents. That's pretty cool. And I find if teams have input lag,
yeah, that was available in Mortal Kombat.
well, it's good that they put it in Injustice.
So it's like they learn, in terms of net play, they learn a lot from Mortal Kombat X and they integrate what they learn in this game.
That's very good. And games that have input delay, Street Fighter, should put this in.
Remember Street Fighter trying to run cross-platform?
That was so subtle.
I do agree with the cross-platform thing because PC players have the huge advantage.
Would they reduce the amount of input delay that they have?
Yep.
Well, all in all, is a comfortable amount of content with this game. The story is very good, and hours upon hours of replayability just with the online and the multiverse alone.
Anybody found it that the ending of the story was
When you come back with story,
expected? No, it's just like yes or no answer. It was kind of expected.
Which one you took? The same one that Cross took, or you took the other one?
I took both, but the true ending was the ending for
the game itself.
Yeah.
To me, I was actually waiting for that because of I can't talk too much about it, but what it is, he had to use. It was expected because to me it was like, okay, that's gonna happen. What's gonna happen next now? To me, it is building up to be a decent story wise. Yes, I say the story have mixed feelings, but the ending was kind of
The story have mixed feelings, or you have mixed feelings?
I have mixed feelings to the story. That's what I mean. But what is the ending is the one that kind of caught me, properly. It's okay, fine, they use X, Y, and Z. So, what's gonna happen for the next one is you could only have so much of theories, and you could go into the comics and try to figure out what will happen next. And it would be nice to see them, just bring out something from our comic that everyone probably loved way back when.
Like any good actor would say, always leave them wanting more.
Yeah.
So you could create our next game and get more money.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I said. Right. So Injustice, all in all, good game to me.
Yeah, great game.
Alright. Next topic. To Intel ARMS debut for the Nintendo Switch. Anybody have anything they want to say on that?
Watching the trailer on YouTube, jiggle. That's all I had to say.
Yeah, other than a nice ass, I don't see
at least
what else.
at least Nintendo could make woman
Jiggle.
her bottom.
No?
NetherRealms,
Bottom
woman.
person?
Yeah. All NetherRealms women just be
woman
flat.
flat.
Yeah, I'll
Up
give
to
that a-
now, they cannot get the shape of a woman properly.
Capcom just do it okay, Except for Marvel's Capcom 3.
That is like where most of the funders go.
Sorry, Marvel's Capcom Infinite.
Mika? You
Yeah.
get it?
Good night.
Boy, foreigner, stranger.
I know we have a guest appearance from one of our members. Please welcome the famous Trini Blaze.
Taking about. What's going on?
Just talking these
Everybody
names,
there
though.
normal.
So who did you rain dance for Blaze Star here though?
I guess it was Shannon. He had control over the win, as we discussed last week.
Where is Shannon though? He cannot quiet.
I'm here.
Alright,
So
so
yes,
as I said, what do you think about the Twin Term?
I find that game is actually looking pretty good, you know.
It's looking very fun to play.
It
That
looks
looked like
decent.
a 15 minutes and packed down to me.
The way how she sounds though.
Come, Jared. Stop hating already, though. Find it really. Find it real.
Wait. That is amazing that the person who railed this hate on every little thing in the world.
That's a
saying
norm. A norm with this group. It's
Look,
a norm. It's not one person, the other one does it.
cross cheerleader jumping there, yes?
No, I just stated the facts what I just say, you know. I mean, if it is, you know, something fall in your garden, by all means. Huh?
Boss, I address the fact that this man, all Nintendo game, this man would be ponging dog.
Yeah, that's true, though. That is actually true.
Yeah,
All in ton again,
And I
who
don't-
this be playing? Jared?
Yes.
yeah, but I don't
One.
like the game.
If it's not Pokemon, he ponging it.
I play Legend of Zelda. I play Mario Kart. I play Pokemon. I play Metroid.
Everyone play Pokemon, though. And Mario Kart.
Well, so what's the point? That's what I prefer to play on the platform. Is
Well-
that the problem?
You was
Well,
in
everyone
a
have their own opinions. Like, you know, someone have their
this
opinions.
Platoon 2 mess.
Because I don't like the way the game looks.
And that was
I don't
one
like
of the
the way it
best
performs.
for a new IP. The game sold very damn good.
What IP that was?
So did Horizon.
Platoon. Oh my god, you're comparing Sony to them?
No, I just called it not a game. And is Horizon Zero Dawn a new IP? Is it?
No,
Yes,
but I'm
it-
talking about when last you see our original Nintendo IP. That's what I mean.
A long time.
Exactly.
Alright, and it did well. Congratulations. I still don't like the game.
Boy,
I like that one.
I like the look of Xenoblade Chronicles. Am I a hater still?
regardless, something else nigga hate on this.
So wait. If you don't like a game, you're not hating. The game is trash.
Me?
Final Fantasy.
Yes.
Final Fantasy was trash. If I could come and tell me that game with the time they spend on it, all this smoking dry dog shit.
Or the
story-
person who's or the person who actually spend real money and buy the walkthrough guide. I mean, you know, people probably waste their time playing the game to platinum it, but then, you know, some people then waste the time and money.
Darian, how you expect me to know the game was truths before I even get into it?
But Brad, you have a telekinetic feel for these things. I'm surprised.
No,
Yeah, you're supposed to
the
know what
build
is
up-
shit, you know. I mean, you know, it's
The build up for Final Fantasy was real high with Final Fantasy
Exactly.
15, and
That's because
Just-
it's had a build up of about 10 years. It must be high.
the hype behind the game was high too. It's
Safe
just
now, it was like me. I just didn't bother with it.
the
Safe myself.
story itself wasn't
But
that
Shannon,
bad.
you don't like Final Fantasy on the whole, so stay quiet.
Exactly.
That is the worst
Back in
Final
the corner and
Fantasy
keep quiet.
ever made. Nobody can tell me nothing. I would not change my mind.
Which Final Fantasy is that?
15.
I'd rather play 13 than that horse.
Nah, I'd rather play that than 13. 13
No.
for me was the worst
13,
Final Fantasy
listen,
story it had.
2 was the best of the whole.
That Lightning Returns was real peak.
Real
Real P. I like that one. Like, next time someone tells me something, I'll be like, yeah, that is real P horse. But
So, Brad-
getting back into the arms though, it seems decent for what they're actually offering, and the characters actually, I guess, and have like a big, you know, diversity.
not to me.
Meaning like how, well, like some of them are similar, but it have like some of them who actually, looking like they will have like some things that different
Oh, well,
from
if
the
it comes
rest.
to character design, yeah, they look very different.
Will look different, hopefully. But I just hope the gameplay is not gonna be like, what I saw in that trailer.
No, that's what the gameplay is going to be like.
I
Okay,
agree with Randy. With Final Fantasy is that typo make me fall asleep.
Yeah,
No.
typo was kind of boring. The
Typo
story was good, but
Typo's story was damn good. By the way, Platinum Typo, Poe. Don't fight it. Don't fight it.
yeah, you platinum it with your own skills, or you use a walkthrough.
or you buy that walkthrough. Which one?
Me, Darian. I know I'll find you hating because they're like one platinum, you know.
I had 2 platinums, sir.
Wow,
Yeah,
wow,
buddy.
my bad.
Going into 4 soon. I know I skipped in 3, but 2 of them in the work simultaneously.
This is the man. Anyway, Darian.
No, go ahead.
Man,
I
I
never-
wanted to see that Neo Platinum though.
I know.
Hey, yeah, I
I
actually
wanted to see that
I
Neo
actually have-
Platinum.
have to start back playing.
I don't want to ask Darian. I'll sit Darian. I was going to ask him if you uninstall Neo.
Nah, I ain't uninstalled it. It reinstalled back on the Pro, but it's just
Dan, if you
I-
platinum that Neo, dog, I will pay you.
I give man props to Platinum and Neo because the after missions, when they beat it out, good
Mm.
lord.
Yeah,
I
I,
will-
I
I will
actually did
pay
run
you.
through one of them.
Brand new platinum the game, or
No, I beat
Nah.
it out, but that ending, that first of all, the last boss, mad scene. And second of all, when them missions, after I beat it out, you had to fight 2 boss at a time, boy. High level boss, eh?
That's ain't no joke. So you gotta grind, get your gear, and even if you get high level gear, you're still gonna get probably popping
Yeah,
2 shots.
when they beat out the game, is unlock define gear legend, some the highest legendary type gear now.
Hmm.
But
Alright.
that game real bad.
Okay, let me move on to the next topic. Let's see. This robot prevents gamers from bullying each other. So basically, a London-based programming team known as Startup AI have developed a software named Ali to monitor and deal with online in-game bullying, harassment, stalking, etc. When Ali detects some sort of online abuse, it compares past
Is it-
communication.
Is it Ali? My
Yeah.
name.
ALLY.
ALLY.
Oh.
Not ALI. I don't think they always understood that clear.
It compares past communications between the players to see if it's just trash talk. And if Ali depicts it as abuse, it can generate an avatar and ask the individual if they are being bullied. If they say yes, Ali takes the necessary steps in dealing with the abuser. So basically, Brian, you might end up getting that wetting from an AI.
Wait.
Wow.
What happened if I went the I know?
You just want
Don't
to. I'll keep quiet.
Said people in Hon. So, what's all your thoughts on that?
I actually agree with that. Cyberbullying is a bad thing, especially in gaming, even though all of us probably guilty of it at some point in time in our life.
Probably. Just today.
Listen,
Nah,
Not me, brother, you.
Me? Andre,
Yes, you.
you too.
Diaz can attest to that today.
Yeah, well, I know
Rage.
that Devo had the freaking rampage had me raging right through. But yesterday I know Andre do fight it.
nah.
Uh,
There's bad people there.
I will always cyberbully because men just look for the shit.
No, you see, like, I'll go with like what both Andre and Skeggs was saying. Yes, cyberbullying is actually becoming a big thing right now. But like, if someone actually is doing filth, I mean, message them. Don't probably bash them like Skeggs would probably play it so delicate.
Don't go and write them. Don't go and make no 13 tapes.
The issue with that too is that sometimes when you try to be friendly towards them and say, maybe you should do this instead, it's the reaction that they have because it's the whole atmosphere behind it. Then they would start to cuss you or whatnot, and then
so
any attempt that you make
Yeah, I was not going to tell you that, Chris.
just
So,
go out.
Serrano, it will compare the past conversations that those players had to see who indeed is the bully and who's the victim. So if character A has been having confrontations in multiple matches and individual B that is his first instance, it will assume that individual A is the one at fault.
By the way, we seen Magan. We are organized a line, man. Wood.
I mean, as noble as this may be, I think it will make sense.
There's one thing that online games they try to do is that part of the issue is plenty of people like to emulate the programmers, right? Because programmers are popular now. And a lot of programmers, when they're doing their personal streams, where remember they already have their stuff set up, they're on a pro team, they get salary, they have sponsors. So they may not do certain things, but some of them actually rage out. You might hear them cussing, they might be telling people all kind of nonsense. And there's always some of those kind of come up. So when someone is up and coming, or even the casual, and they see that and they think, well, if that guy could do it and he's pro and he get all this money to do it, why I can't do it too? So when other people come and tell them, you shouldn't be like this, or they have these things, the game themselves would say, try to be friendly. They don't take it on because they say, why I need to listen to you when the pro is doing it. So on that end now, they try to penalize people. Like for example, some of you would be aware of how some measures with League of Legends especially, where people would get IP banned or they get banned for life.
Right? League was one of the most toxic communities far points in time.
So that's one way as a deterrent, because although someone might come and say, well, I could just make an next account. But if you spend 3 years farming for something on an account or even putting money behind an account and get banned and there's no way to get it back, then you'd really feel it. That's if you paying for it in the first place.
Where I get banned on, I never played that game again.
Nah.
Stop lying, Jared. You know you can still play it.
Okay, yeah, I have the 2T account. Don't worry.
What account?
I don't waste my time on that anymore.
Another day, another conversation. No, basically, if you can't handle a little online roasting, and I don't think you should jump online.
Nah, but some people take it to the extreme.
Yeah,
though.
some people do take it too far.
It used to be before people would shit talk in game and that was it. After the game, you can't even remember it. Man, there's weeks, months, years.
Where you call it,
Yeah,
Brian?
but you gotta remember that not everybody had the same
Mentality.
yeah as you. For some people, if you're making stuff an issue to them, they might start to cry.
Emotions.
Yeah, but you don't know that. When you tell a man what and he not what and then they cuss him out. You don't know if he having a little family issue going on.
Oh, you just don't want to spend that money.
Exactly.
But that sounds like something Shannon did, so.
Nah, I the opposite end of the spectrum. I just buy wars all the time.
Oh, okay.
He just to buy him on Ferret as well. I was like, I ain't seen it right to insult or roast somebody online. It's just that shit like that does happen. If they persist on like keep messaging you after the game is done, then block them or report them. That's why those features exist on social platforms.
Yeah, but why you had to take it to the extreme that to make yourself feel better, you gotta be level raging at a man for no reason. You never even seen the man in the first place.
They never have no
It's to
reason.
throw the attention off of them.
Because the man going left when he's supposed to go right. Rage.
A lot of people is rage. Like when they do shit, there's rage at somebody else, so people wouldn't focus on the shit that they do.
Anything greater than LOL Magan. Even Mario on the original Nintendo better than that pack of mess.
Than what?
LOL.
Okay.
The LOL community very toxic.
Very toxic.
Yep.
Yes, like last night when me and Bran was playing with this was it which Slayer? Somebody, and this man was saying he would prefer Bran because he sound like a man with no life. After the game done, he's still messaging Brian, telling him, I hope you lose this next match, you scrub, all this and that.
And was a wet man, God, man.
So, I mean, the game done, move on. You leave the chat find our next game, play off your stress. But don't continue messaging someone when the game finish. That show that you really thought in feelings.
By the way, fellas, yes, post about Celine Dion, Billboard a performance.
What?
Anyway, go ahead, Jen.
Yeah.
That was
That's what threw me off,
man, just show just a wild one there for you, boy.
So most of the time it's just talk. If a random AI popping up and doing whatever it wants to a so-called bully, then that'll have a huge backlash on the gaming
How it's
community.
implemented. Yeah, it'll be interesting.
What if at that one time this man raging, like this is the first time he raging in weeks, and he just going off on somebody, you get banned for that?
Well, most likely it will have to be something that could be reviewed because remember, as it's not a human element, it wouldn't be perfect. So they would have to have a lot of testing and so on, and somehow people are gonna find a way to abuse it. I'm sure.
Yeah, some people
So-
will be able to abuse it, and that's real ironic because that's
So we will
exactly
see.
what this guy is supposed to be resolving: abuse.
Oh, well,
Right, and that will end up somehow being pushed onto somebody who not even doing anything.
Exactly.
hmm.
People can get set up.
So we'll see how it works because no system is perfect.
So,
I don't find
or
that makes sense.
if you can't take a Rusin, I say stay offline and play Mario Kart.
I'll just play online single player games, story games.
Yeah, play story mode and done.
Alright.
Because any game that you go out there to play, man, let's be really emotional. And you doing shit, but curling with somebody else.
Yeah, it is me that up in phone now, a lot do.
No, need that. Alright, next topic. Top 10 best-selling games in the US during April 2017. So NPDs are out to show which game reigned dominant for April. And that game is Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.
That's not including digital sales.
Nope, that's not including digital sales.
Just physical copies.
Yep,
Yep.
If I go and buy Mario Kart, but I might get a game I could play.
that actually do surprise me.
Oh,
Considering
oh.
So that was timed so well. After you finished saying it, Cross was like, that will actually surprise me.
yeah. Well, the people on the Switch need something to play. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is the thing. The hot and spicy thing of the month. A close second was Persona 5, and they didn't count digital sales for that either. Then Breath of the Wild, MLB The Show, Ghost Recon Wildlands. How is Grand Theft Auto 5 still on this list?
Sales.
Well, let me
I don't understand why. It's every month off. Why them have a freaking pyramid scam, way?
Mass Effect Andromeda holding on there. NBA 2K17, good lord, Overwatch 2. Call of Duty, Black Ops 2 is the 10th one. Wow.
That's to tell you how
Black Ops 2,
important backwards compatible is. But it doesn't want to listen to people.
Yeah, they don't want to listen.
And that's to show how much better that game is than Infinite Warfare right now.
Yeah.
Because remember with that, you can still play online with it.
Yeah.
A lot of people consider that the best one in recent times.
That was the highest ranking thing for people wanted Microsoft put backwards now.
But then they went the route with Modern Warfare.
Yeah, they went to remaster it, and that didn't even make the charts either. How
That's
could
so
I?
sad.
Exactly. Last year. But I heard they kind of messed up the netcode for that game, huh? The netcode on the Xbox 360 and PS3 version was apparently better than the one on the Xbox One and PS4.
What is Vibs?
What?
What's going on with you, man?
Oh my god, a week, yes?
He needs some milk.
Anyhow, they have the viewer topic from last week that a viewer by the name of Misty Baldeo suggested was Battle of the Consoles, aka console comparison thoughts.
Super Nintendo win.
Alright, so basically, a good argument that Brian.
I thought we done have this conversation last
We gone through the same thing last
Oh
week.
no, but
Yeah.
just in, she suggested it for this week now. So, and Darren said to give everybody a week so that they could marinate and think about the topic.
I'm
And,
pretty sure nobody thought about it.
well, true.
I was actually going to say that same thing. I was like, I don't really watch it.
Hey, I thought about it.
Really?
Mhm.
When?
Yeah, when did he just remind me about it?
Okay, before like the last half an hour, you thought about it since last week.
We spent an extra half an hour at least covering that last week.
40
Yeah, but-
minutes covering it last week.
At least,
No.
yeah.
At that point, we didn't have one of the members that we have right now.
Would he like to give his final thoughts so that way we could say this is
I feel
finally
good.
said?
I knew that I would not.
Excuse me, Mr. Brown. Stop singing and just give you your thoughts on the Xbox Scorpio and PS Pro. It's not
I
thank you.
don't like Xbox. I mean,
I'm
No,
sorry.
that-
Please don't talk again for the rest of this topic.
No, but you can't just say that's why you don't like the console. I mean, I am not a.
no, it's not that I don't like the console. I just not an Xbox fan.
Why is that?
But you could still appreciate what it is Xbox did with the Scorpio.
Yeah, that actually is
And
true.
I could appreciate the type of.
Yeah, because it is a powerful
It's the
system.
most powerful system that has ever been made so far.
But I a black man, and
What that have to do with the?
Oh, yeah.
First of all, you
Timing.
So shut
You-
your mouth.
when a nigga make up their mind on something, a nigga make up their mind. So
So you just have to
All I
make up your
say
mind
is,
then, right?
Alright,
ask-
viewers, I apologize for ever bringing this topic back up, and I apologize even more for allowing Bleeds to state his opinion. That was my fault.
No, that
bad,
was
it will
actually
never
my
happen
fault.
again.
That was my fault. I was like, let's just get Blaze to give his opinion. So I
Okay.
think
same crap.
Topic
Just take the last 3 minutes out your mind and consider what we discussed last week. That is all. Okay, anybody have any
Call me
side
unruly.
topics?
So nobody care on me.
Yeah.
I have wait before.
So
Oh,
they
sure,
ignoring me.
go
Shannon, you want still put into the game in?
Pardon?
So is that nobody then?
I say your topic still put into the game in.
Yeah, I don't have any
Invisible.
more context.
Alright, well yeah, go ahead now. You go ahead first.
this man's
I think trying to say something, eh?
Blaze, you want to say something?
Just wave and move. Wave.
Smile and wave,
Nah, it's alright,
boys.
it's alright,
Smile
it's
and
alright. I realize that I'm not important anymore.
No, you was
Wait. This is the perfect time for Ali to come up. Please, are you feeling any form of harassment at the moment? Are you experiencing emotional distress?
Yes, I am.
Please gently remove the tampon from your pussy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, Shannon.
Dog, I was not ready.
I drive straight into that. Like,
Oh, them two answer.
Nigga, I wasn't ready.
Oh, Father Lord.
By the way, Diaz Celine Dion is our boss. She still has it. What?
Nah. You can't even fight what the man say because nobody here could sing like Celine Dion.
And
Nigga,
First of all,
please. Nigga, please.
but who is Vibs Martel?
what?
Vibs.
That's what he said?
I never seen that.
Oh god.
what happened? What's so funny?
Vibs matter, not vibes cartel.
Wow.
Brand harasser man, a dog.
Well, it seemed like you see carry, apparently.
Anyways, so moving on to the topics.
Side topic time. Anyone have anything?
Alright, so this week, Steam did some changes to the trading card system, to combat card farming. On those of you who use Steam, you know that when you play a game, you have collectible cards, you trading cards that you can get, and you can either trade them with other members or you can sell them on the market. So what was happening is that people were creating games and like basic games that don't even have much plot to it, just to create a game on the market that would create cards. And
I know how much charge, bro.
what's that? Yeah. Anyway, and when you create a game on Steam, they allow you to generate keys to the games, which they would then distribute to bots. And the bots now would just enter the games and generate cards, and then they would use those cards to sell on the market to generate revenue for free. So they changed the system where the game basically has to be vetted over a period of time to make sure that the game is actually selling as a legitimate game, and then it will start generating cards to combat it. And the major problem was happening, it was disrupting the Steam code. So that's why it's like in terms of economy, it wasn't so much of a problem, but they would say it was disrupting the code that Steam uses to generate, I think, the economy. So that's one of the reasons.
You know this massive Vibs battle, dog.
Yes, Sean, go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah. Alright, so that's it for the stream card. The fractured butthole.
No, Shannon, is he fractured butthole?
Finally, announced the date, which would be October 17th.
Yeah.
Which is almost a year later than it was supposed to be released.
But Shannon, they're releasing it at a very bad time, huh?
Why's that?
A lot of AAA games and multi-plat games are releasing around that time, so it might get overshadowed.
Well, it's a so-bad game, which falls in a different category. So I don't know, maybe you have a point, it's true. But I don't know if it would affect that so much, because I think the people who would want to play that would buy that regardless or play it regardless.
This is the reason why most of Microsoft exclusives had a bad time during the holiday season, is because we're releasing it during this season where most these big multiplats dropped. So I hope it doesn't have that same problem.
Me too. Regardless, I still want to play it because I thoroughly enjoyed the last one. And the funny thing about it is because of how the gameplay wasn't that similar to Final Fantasy, my brother, he just can't understand why I like that so much, but I don't like Final Fantasy games. And as I always tell him, you cannot drag and shout in a Final Fantasy game.
So I guess then you enjoy the Stick of Truth a lot.
That game was real bad, yo.
I think it was funny as well.
Moving on. This week, Overwatch is celebrating their first anniversary. From May 23rd to June 12th will be the anniversary event. And this weekend, from the 26th to the 29th, there's also a free-to-play weekend. So those of you who don't have the game or didn't want to buy the game, I want to, see what the event is all about or try out Overwatch. You have the opportunity from this Friday to play the game for free. Obviously, you'll have to buy the game after you want to continue. This event brings with it some new maps. I think 3 new maps. There's a bunch of new skins. The anniversary loot box will be for the event. Something that I know that Jared like the dance emotes is like in what Dota didn't have, but there's a lot of fun at it. Lol.
Quality.
They're bringing that to Overwatch. So I guess those of you who like that, something to look forward to, along with some new voice lines.
Dab on a man body.
So over the past year, Blizzard has done well with Overwatch. As I mentioned last time, it already earned them more than $1 billion in profit. So they have a little video that they put together leading up to the anniversary event. Sorry. So within this week, we would see what's more to come. They didn't release exactly everything. So by Tuesday, I believe, usually that's the patch day for Blizzard. We'll get more details. So next Sunday, I have more information on that. Moving across to Dota, 3 major things this week. The gameplay patch 7.06 was released, which was the largest patch in recent history. Usually they will do like a patch before a major or after a major. So some are calling this the TI patch, which is basically the major patch that they do before the international. Sometimes they will do one and then they'll do a smaller patch to balance it right before the international. So this one will be the one that contains all the major changes. And it's a big one with a lot of nerfs, a lot of balance changes. Some people like it, some people didn't like it. There was a small patch today to to nerf a few of the things that people were complaining about. Like Sven
The
had a
entire
last
game?
buff when he used his ulti. What was that?
The entire game.
Okay.
I mean,
Yeah,
broken
so
being the entire game.
I don't know how you all out there playing the game, how the patch affect you. Maybe you could hit us a comment and say what you like, what you didn't like about the patch. Along with the battle pass for the international that, as we were talking about previously, is ongoing. The IO Arcana was released. Now the IO Arcana is something of a crowd favorite. They would say, but for the longest while, every time they had the vote for Arcana, people wanted an IO Arcana. I don't know why, because the majority of people can't play the hero. And they were speculating, okay, IO gonna win this year, and it was getting good results. And then somebody ended up winning. Mordred won, then Juggernaut won. I can't remember Legion Commander was in the competition too. And this year, I wasn't included in the competition to the crowd to vote. And then when some people were looking at the timeline for the compendium rewards and they saw that there was a blank space, and when they clicked on it, they was here in IO. And lo and behold, it was released that if you level up your battle pass to 245, you would get the IO Arcana. The only thing though is the only way to level up your battle pass is one or two ways. You can play the game and do your quests to earn points. Hopefully, yeah, and well, use the battle pass to get like with the slag bubbles. And the other way is to buy points. And if you have to spend money only, including the battle pass to get that color, you're gonna have to spend 110 USD approximately. So yeah, if you want that color that badly, expect to put out some money or grind. Elsewise, the fourth episode of True Sight was released this week, covering the Kiev Major Grand Finals. Yeah, those of you who don't know True Sight is, it's a documentary series that takes you behind the scenes of Dota events and the professional teams, and you get to know them. This episode follows primarily OG and Virtus Pro through the Grand Finals at the Kiev Major. And so if you haven't checked it out yet, you can check it out on the previous ones.
The day and the life of skinny Asian dudes.
No, it have different reasons, Jared.
Oh, my bad.
And those two teams are one is well, you could say it's kind of comprised of American people, but the Team Liquid and Team what was Team Liquid? I can't remember the last match today. VP, I believe. That was today. None of them are Chinese teams. Moving on to that though, the first tournament that was held on this new patch, which is the Star Ladder I-League, that was earlier today, was won by Team Liquid. They played TNC, not Virtus Pro, and they defeated them 3-2. Team Liquid, of course, is led by Kuroki, formerly of Secret and Navi. So that was after that event. They might do some more balancing because we have the Dream League Season 7 is ongoing now. I believe they're in the final stage. And then upcoming on this weekend, we have the Manila Masters. Manila Masters.
That's only got full up.
That was supposed to be hosted by, as I mentioned last week, Shiva, and well, she was diagnosed. So Toby and OD Pixel are now replacing them at the event. And so for the teams for the Manila Master this weekend would be OG, Newbie, Secret, IG, EG, Faceless. And two more. I can't remember the other two. Yeah, that's what to look forward to Dota in this upcoming week. If you have anything else on Fools, I will share it on our Facebook page. That's more or less it for Dota for this week. Anything else?
I want to ask half real shit going on, but
Boy?
Well, this is the season. Now is when the high season is, and then we're leading up to TI.
Lord help you.
Yeah, way.
Alright. Anybody else have any side topics?
Deadpool 2 has a release date.
Oh, for real?
Yep. The 1st of June 2018. It is also known as the Love Machine.
Hey. Alright.
that's
And,
the movie.
It said it's also known as, if you go on the IMDb, you'll see it there as also known as. The cast remain the same from what I know. I mean, like we expected. We're gonna see Cable,
Oh yeah.
but
Yeah, everybody excited for that.
I'm kind of surprised with who they choose to play Cable though.
It was announced a while back.
Why?
I forget my name. Who it was?
Josh Brolin, the guy who is Thanos.
All right. Yes. For real.
That's why I say it's kind of surprising.
Well, expect
You
them
think
to
you make
have
her
a
Cable?
Thanos joke somewhere in there.
Yeah,
Oh, yes,
like
Lord.
how he ever so subtly use the Green Lantern in it,
Mhm.
and I think Domino is going to be in this as well.
Finally, that sexy crazy bitch.
Oh, and it falls right under Skeg's requirements purely here.
Hey.
By the way,
Mm.
they are rebooting the Resident Evil movie franchise.
I don't think that needed a reboot right now.
None of the things that they do, most of them does need a reboot, but they do it anyways.
Because money.
Uh-huh.
That movie was horseshit, yo.
If you look at it as from a game point of view, yeah. But if you just look at it as purely as an action movie,
Yeah,
it
as
was
action,
good.
yeah,
It was
but
good. Yeah, as normal movies, thing they don't ever
so
follow.
now they cannot get a proper the game formula correct. Good movies.
The closest one, and I thought it was decent, was Assassin's Creed. A lot of people just shit on that movie, but I actually thought it was decent.
I could be honest with you. Like for the first movie, it didn't expect it as any origin movie. I would say it will be slow, but there were some things that could obviously done better.
Alright, concerning this week in terms of side topics, The Crew 2 has been confirmed by Ubisoft. Far Cry 5 has also been announced and rumored to be set in the 19th century America. It's a spaghetti western as well. After the rumors, there is a church in the northeastern Montana, which is set to be featured in the upcoming video game, and the Scalebound trademark has been renewed by Microsoft.
Finally.
And next rumor too, they said that same Far Cry might be a sequel to Part 3 and it might have Vass in it again.
No, but
Well, the people them did enjoy Voss.
Because they said they saw something with the actor who played Vass recently updated his portfolio again and Far Cry was on it.
it could be Photoshop, or it could be that he's another character.
Well, we just see.
A viewer did ask what you guys thought about CW's Black Lightning.
Trash.
Meh.
Trash.
I wouldn't call it trash because it's a typical CW show. Most of them is bad. It's going to be corny, but it doesn't mean that the show is horrible. I mean, I even see it. Like I judge. Unlike some other people in here who just judge things without even watching it.
Trash.
Like what show? Like what show? Shimon?
Like Shannon Judge Teen Wolf, right? But he didn't watch it.
I did. And he was the first person I talked to when I watched the episodes then.
Which season did you watch from though? Is the question I have.
First one.
Boy,
Why would I
watch
watch
2
something in the
and 3.
bloody show?
Watch 2 and 3 and easier breasts.
Oh, so start in the middle of the show. Alright.
But that's just like any
I'm sorry, but Big Man Tokos.
Start up good, but they get better.
It's like we just now said with Assassin's Creed. Like we just now said with Assassin's Creed, the first season was the origins for everyone for them to understand it. But season 2 and 3 was decent. I think 4 was okay, 5 was good, and 6A was shit because 6B is coming out soon.
Angelina, let me put it to you this way. A lot of people would have preferred Static Shock over Black Lightning.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Static Shock is more popular than Black Light.
I mean,
Vince Martin, good night.
Smart. Yeah, it would have been.
That is my feel for the week one time, I rumping.
People wanted a Static Shock, how long now? But they bring it as Black Light. You see, the thing is with this whole CW, they bring in a lot of things that people not familiar with.
Yeah, so if they do shit with it, they
Cool.
wouldn't ruin a franchise, a possible franchise.
Example, look at Arrow. Mr. Terrific. He is
Oh,
not
yeah.
popular.
Yeah, he wasn't really popular in Oot 1, but in
And
Oot
then
2.
He was a major part in the
and then
animated series, but a lot of people still don't know who he was. Now they know who he is.
what about the Wild Dog man?
Oh, yeah. Wow.
What's that?
Wild Dog, that next one.
Mm-hmm,
I don't know
yeah.
who the RC is up till now, you know.
Basically, Angelina's the same thing that Brian say. If they shit up a character that not well known, they won't get much backlash from it.
I'm pretty sure they have a plan. I just don't know what the plan is. But I don't know.
Like what? Shit up the show?
I don't
'Cause
know.
doing
I don't,
well
honestly, I
with
don't know. But it is that's why some people were initially complaining when they cast a new actor for Flash in the movie. They should have used Grant for him because they said initially he was doing a good job. Right? But what people need to understand, it's good that they're separating the TV series and the movie franchise because it's a whole different genre. Not genre, sorry, a whole different ball game.
Not
It's
for
something like
Marvel,
if you do a series
Not
on
Marvel. Look how good Marvel doing it. Look how awesome this Agents
Mhm.
of S.H.I.E.L.D. season was.
Marvel
Yeah.
actually did say that that's how the movies and the series would actually come in together.
At a point in time.
No, well,
Yeah,
that's
because
what I was
you
going to
could
say.
see
Is
it,
that
though.
what network they're doing on? If it is Marvel was doing their, DC was doing their series on a more serious network, as you would say Showtime, HBO, Stars, Netflix. The shows wouldn't be like this. It wouldn't be the corny, love story, everything.
I
That's how it
see.
is. A normal.
Give me a damn
Yeah, but
Spider-Man series with Miles Morales, please.
You could imagine
Actually,
if
yeah, I would
ABC
actually enjoy
Family
that.
had done Daredevil, how bad that would have been.
Brian, I think the budget for that show might be
Brian, why
quite.
would you want a Spider-Man with Miles for? You know
Because he
anything
likes
about Miles?
Yes, I do.
Oh,
Hey, you can't tell me about my favorite superhero.
yeah, because I know you don't read comics.
Nah, if it's most superheroes, I always check up on a Spider-Man though. Is it like the only comic I really like follow up?
Sure.
You see, it goes back to what I was saying for weeks now. If DC took their time to make their universe good, to actually develop it and mold it properly, this issue, it won't be an issue.
Well, they only just recently started. If you're talking about the cinematic universe, not counting WB shows, it started with this last
But they
one,
had a
yeah,
they had
Man
a
of Steel.
plan. They had a plan
yeah,
to
Man
do
of Steel.
the movie for years now, before Arrow or Flash came out.
Yeah, that is actually true, though. They did have
They
the
had
plan,
what?
like, they had that plan in the making since I think around 2010, 2012, around that bracket after
I don't know
Avengers.
why did it took so long.
I think why
But
is because when the Superman with Brandon Routh came out.
mm-hmm.
Oh
Oh,
god,
no,
that was
when that came out. No, when that came out.
I think that was in 06.
That was
Right.
garbage.
Yeah.
That was heavy.
What I read up, this was like last year, 2 years ago. They said they was waiting for that backlash to actually, disappear. But to me, it's like 5 to 6 years. It's like I cannot disappear already. Do what you want.
I can be
Stop.
your hero, baby.
All right. As you mentioned, Spider-Man, Tom Hardy, then cast as Venom.
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
thank you.
Oh yeah.
Best
Thank
character.
That is gonna be great.
Yep.
That
We
man,
can hope.
that man is one quality actor.
Yes, he is.
Yep. Yes, he is.
And most people know him from Bane. People do all of that movie research.
A lot of people don't know that he was being
Warrior.
actually.
From Bean.
Warrior, Taboo. There are a few
A
others.
lot
I
of
can't remember offhand.
That Taboo
Um,
TV series is marvelous. It
And
is
as we on game and animated stuff, The Witcher
Yes.
has been Netflix
Don't
has
even
announced that
tell
they're
me
going to
what
produce a new show based on the Witcher saga.
Don't even
Brian,
tell
I
The
would expect the
author.
last person to be apprehensive about that show.
I don't see people bringing Witcher to like screen. That budget ought to be real high.
The Jared
Yes.
have
I
anything
would
that any adaptation that Brian actually liked?
Spider-Man?
That's not adaptation.
I talking from experience because I play all the games. that budget have to be high in order to create the worlds and the
Well,
creatures.
it's a
and shit.
Netflix series. It's not a CW series, so they're gonna have a decent budget.
I would say it have to be comparable or a little less than the Game of Thrones budget right now.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Or Witcher series.
Yes, that have to be on the
Oh, you
point
mean they
of-
have to have a budget? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
that
I'll
have
have
to
a
be
high budget.
Well, remember they say it's going to be based on it, so I don't know. You know,
Because
based
all
can be very
the
vague.
spells this man does use, the combat that he does do, they have to invest a lot in CG
Well, as
and
long as
in,
it's
in
not
those
another Shannara Chronicles, that's all.
But
Well, Shannon, you like the Shinara?
It's alright.
But-
It's just the. Let me put it this way: if it wasn't for Manny Bennett, I probably wouldn't have continued watching it.
That
Eh?
man and Goldilocks here.
anyhow, anyone know if it's gonna be live action or if it's gonna be animated? Though?
live action.
Live
It
action.
will be
Live action.
live action.
What I do know for a fact though is the author of the Witcher novels. He is going to be working hand in hand with the
He must do that because when he could have make money off of the game, he didn't want it.
You want to do that, but the thing is, you heard when he solely writes the CDK project, he didn't ask for no royalties, right?
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah.
He think it didn't worth anything. And now that he saw it became popular, the man got depressed.
So now he's trying to make some paper by it by any means necessary.
Well, I hope everything works out well for it.
By the way, if you all never play Witcher, you all should play it. Quality RPG.
Yeah,
It was the sun.
And a platinum it, by the way.
Somebody give him a clap, please. Please give him a clap there.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, yeah.
wait,
yeah.
how much platinum race am I again?
And with
It's
the
two
platinum,
now?
and with the platinum, Blaze Barbie Fairy Princess.
Best I go and get next platinum, just for some. I'm gonna be on the same level. That's off, man. Yes.
Blaze, you had it. Blaze, this man, he don't even have a PlayStation console. Wait, there's a PS3, haven't?
Me,
No,
yes.
a
Yeah.
PS4. And this man still on par.
What's your point?
Well, my point is, you're playing Uncharted for a year and some months, and you still like get the platinum for that.
If it wasn't for the
I
multiplayer, I would have
can't,
get.
but I can't tell you that freaking platinum and I gave me crazy.
Was that easy to get? I almost get. I just had to play it and I'll get. Probably give out
Hardest
3 days and I'll
platinum in
get
that
the trainer.
game is getting the platinum, the trophy for crushing, and that's not hard.
That's the multiplayer one?
Yeah, no, that's the story. The
Ah.
first playthrough I played of that game was on crushing, and I finished that in about
Oh,
3
the
days. stretching it out.
mode.
That's a hard, and all that practice again now online. You should be able to breeze through that.
Yeah, I'll play it, but oh gosh, right? That story mode, right?
I guess we could expect Blaze to get that platinum the same time when I probably gonna get platinum in Neo. Which looks like not big never most likely.
I'm not good to say that. Alright, let's get into the segment I like to call You Get to Go. So basically, each cast member chooses a game or movie series, etc., from a list that
So
they
why
have
don't
to
it to
eliminate
be
from its game.
a game or a movie series?
No, that's what I said. Game / movie series, etc.
Okay then. Well, I got add one. Go ahead.
Alright, cool. That's good. If all it could bring in some options, that's cool too.
Alright.
First one, developers, Rocksteady, Insomniac, or Sucker Punch.
One that have to go.
Yeah.
Um,
Every week I explain this.
Soccer
Yeah.
Punch.
Sucker punch.
Sucker Punch creates Infamous, huh?
Yeah, but what else should you Soccer
No,
Punch?
I think they're creating a new IP right now.
And their latest wasn't too good.
Second son?
Yep.
As much as I like Infamous, that's all they have. I mean,
Second son
Gotta
had
go.
damn pretty graphics.
Yeah. Second son.
Conson was good.
Well,
Like that's when I only platinums to end by.
Could have been better, but second son was good.
I would
it
agree with
wasn't,
them.
it wasn't up to the par as the previous ones and boss. They should have keep the character I think people got too attached to Cole.
Yeah.
When Cole died?
Yeah, but still.
Yeah, I'll have to agree with other. Sucker Punch will have to go for me.
Same.
That Batman Arkham series from Rocksteady was damn good. Insomniac known for Ratchet and Clank and Spyro the Dragon. Can't get rid of them three.
And they're making a new
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
And they're making the new Spider-Man.
Quality!
They can't get rid of them. So
What
suck a
you-
pig, you get stick you.
Wait, please I'll give her a vote.
Oh, for real, yeah, Blaze. Which one is you good? You will choose.
Sucker punch.
No,
Really?
I want to ask one question before we continue. You
Shaka
pick you,
punch, not Shaka punch.
you pick the same as us because everyone else pick it, or you generally pick it.
Genuinely.
Okay, so I will not ask you any more questions for the night.
Thanks.
Right. The viewers could also participate in this. Feel free to select one.
Just remember, it's one that have to go. Just
Yeah.
making it clear.
Next one, future movies: Spider-Man: Homecoming, Transformers: The Last Night, Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Men Tell No Tales.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
I would say Pirates myself.
I would say Pirates of the Caribbean myself.
Movie had no hype behind it at all.
Same, I cannot.
And some men
I had
stole,
one way.
and them stole copies of the new one and the whole in the people for ransom. Movie for ransom. And
Because of the choices, I'll have to say Pirates because obviously Spider-Man will lead up and Transformers it's gone done anytime soon and well the Transformers so
Well,
yeah. I'm not choice but to pick Pirates.
so you know, Spider-Man is also my favorite superhero, and I mean this Transformers movie actually looking good as opposed to the last three.
I'll tell
Part
her one
4,
time.
3, and 2, yeah.
And what was
Transformers is the same thing all the time. Somebody will be
Right,
running
yeah.
while they're screaming. They're gonna have explosions in the background. They're gonna be balling whole time in the trailer. And then gunfight and all they see is zoom up balls. But
Shannon, you
still
can
like
still,
it.
you can still pay to one seat. Two.
I just say that. I still like it.
And he will go IMAX too.
And you
Mhm,
go IMAX
for sure.
3 times.
Shannon
Nah.
acknowledges his fault, but he will still go and see it.
Yeah.
I could respect that. I don't want to be no follow fashion, but I had to agree. Pirates of the Caribbean as well.
You realize this is the first
Wait,
time
see,
that the
it's
group
the
actually
first
picking.
The first three were awesome, but the last one that they did, what was the name of that one? Where they went for the Fountain of Youth?
Not at Will's End or something like that.
Dead Man something.
No, Dead Man Tell No Tales is the one that's coming out on Wednesday.
Isn't
Alright.
that the Will's End or something like that?
No.
Yeah. At Wilson
No.
wasn't the
And Wilson was the last one in the trilogy with let's call him Orlando Bloom and Agio.
The fourth one was on Stranger Tides.
Yeah, on Stranger Tides was very boring to me.
Wow, that was a big gap
I
to
like them.
2011. Wow.
Yeah.
I take it you all never watch this new one.
All right. Last one here. Female cosplayers: Jessica Nigri, Stella Chu, or Katsuya Moonfox.
I don't even know half of them.
I'm actually going to look them up now. Hold them back
Yeah,
there.
look them up. Jessica Nigri,
Mm-hmm.
Stella Chu, and Katsuya Moonfox.
I would say Nigri.
You will get rid of Nigri, Andre?
I don't know Fox so much. I don't think I know her. That's all.
Was never really a fan of Nigri.
Surprised you didn't say Yaya. Since she was going with the top 3 popular ones.
Yeah, God, no.
I would choose Katsuya because I don't know her.
Yeah, I can
That's all.
choose that woman too as well.
Ah, but
And then obviously I wasn't going to choose Stella.
yeah, Shannon and the Asian persuasion.
No, it's just not just that. She's a good player. And Negri these days is going too much.
Borderline porn.
Yeah, she kind of get annoying.
I would choose Jessica Nigri.
If it was someone else, like if I had known the third person, I would have chosen Negri, but I don't know this person, so
I'm picking Jessica Nigri actually.
Like my boy search up that Katsuya Moon Fox.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, what you please? You search them up, check them. You know anything cosplay?
Nope. I out of this okay.
Use our Google, but check it.
Big titties.
I would tell you why. Out of the search right now.
I already like her from her scene. She's looking kind of generic. So.
Eyes are prying around the place.
Not really now. But yeah.
Not really, but yeah. Okay.
Alright, Brian, you had one?
I can't really discuss that at the moment.
What?
Why?
He has a lady over.
Like a man getting thick.
No. Hard sweat right now. But yeah. Let me see. Emma, if you had to get rid of one, right? Emma Stone, Kaylee Cuckoo, or whatever. Or this girl at Acting Passengers. I forget your name.
Or
Jennifer Lawrence. You forget Jennifer Lawrence's name?
Yeah, Jennifer Lawrence. My bad. So Emma Stone, the girl from 2.5 Men.
Emma Stone.
I cannot get rid of Emma Stone, though.
I can't get rid of Emma Stone, dog.
Oh, we know that, Brian. We know that.
I tell you that. I cry for that Spider-Man, you know.
Nah, boy.
It's a real job these days, boy.
That's why I go and choose she now. I find she looking hard like
Jennifer Lawrence? Is the one from Passengers, right?
You're still taking it, yo.
Nah,
I'm picking she. Something
I look at you from my angle. She look like Sid.
Brian, that's a hard one, no?
Jennifer Lawrence real sweet, though.
Yeah.
That's a hard one, Brian.
I like Emma Stone.
Kaylee Cuckoo is... She getting thick these days, though. She getting some form.
Yes, she is. No, she was. And she's starting to slim down.
She was thin, then she got thick, and then she's starting to slim down.
Yeah, she real gymming it.
Jennifer Lawrence, she look real fine in Passengers, though. Like, wow.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad how we not judging by talent, we judging by how fine they are.
I have a next one for you.
Q the feminist.
God. Nah, but Jennifer Lawrence is a freak. Kaylee Cuckoo, you had to go.
That was my pick. Kaylee had to go. She wasted time.
Kaylee had to go. J-Lo is a freak. J-Lo, sorry. J-Lo is a freak.
She's a super freak.
It was all their pick.
I think everybody done made a pick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Alright, let's say this one. If you had to pick between a fat thing that not to please you 100%.
Oh, Lord.
Wait. Repeat your first choice there.
I just said fat thing.
For first choice, a fat thing that not to please you inside out. Right? A real pretty thing. But she damn boring and can't do shit. It's best you go and play with your wiggy after. And the third choice, a skinny flat thing. That is real pretty and know how to conduct it.
That's a real weird line,
Yeah,
boy.
boy,
I thought the third don't want to be like a in between, you know?
Yeah, no, that is in between. It's just she had no form.
No, in between would be good, like average right through.
Basically
Because he went to extremes and then he went to extreme again.
A fat thing that could perform, a pretty thing that have form but can't perform,
Right?
and a skinny thing that pretty that could handle
No
it.
form. But with no form.
Yeah, but with
Wait.
no form.
A skinny thing that only can handle wet head.
Wait.
But she pretty.
Chris, Skeggs. You're not like describing your last 3 encounters, right?
No.
He probably after advice on his current.
Hey,
I
Andre,
didn't hear any last thing. I didn't hear
Andre,
the last
what
thing.
Diaz thinking right now?
What's that?
I'm sure that's what Diaz thinking right now.
If you had to pick one, what would it be?
Oh,
I admit, Brad, it's okay. This one,
Let me remind you a little quick.
Boy,
A fat thing and not to please a little fully.
what? How you here?
I wasn't here. I heard someone outside, so I went outside to check.
Right, a fat thing that can please you fully. A girl with real forms, but she boring. You can't do nothing. Or a flat thing, pretty face that only good at oral. Which one you gonna pick?
wait, so the fat thing is ugly
really
or
fat
she
thing, dog?
possible?
Hey, you never know.
I really felt
That's a real hard one, but it's
I
answer.
feel like every week we trying to get feminists to blow you up or something.
Come, Shannon, that little feminine in your life.
Hey, and some of them should
What the relation does?
Does it take a little feminine in your life?
Boy, hey!
Well, I guess we know who's the first one who'll be on our rump him. Since you're taking a little more feminine in life.
I will take the fat thing.
That's you want to keep in?
That's
Okay,
the
give
one
me
I
that thing.
I'm telling you, got to go.
Yeah,
you got
Honestly, you got to keep.
You have to pick
this
one
is
to
you got
disappear.
right now.
I said 2-1.
Yeah.
All right.
Because at the end of the day, you can always turn off the lights and perform normally.
Yeah, I agree with Chris on that one. I agree
Do
with
like a
Chris on
blind
that
man
one.
and bring up
As
that
Brian
chest.
asked the question, let Brian answer first.
I will choose the fat thing
Why?
because
Performance, duh.
I got, yeah, exactly. I thought my name is Manikuman and the performance guy.
And you can see the dark too.
Them nocturnal beast. I think that's gonna be the consensus.
Oh
I
God,
want
my
none.
chest.
Nah, Blaze.
They say he won none.
Blaze,
Nah,
I thought you have to choose one.
Please,
You
you
have
have
to
to
choose.
choose one.
Well, everybody knows fat things are any good, but what, boy?
Oh God. So it is. It's 4 for the fat thing. Shanna, what you choose?
Yeah, so I think it'll be a consensus so far. So yeah.
Yeah, what?
Yeah, what, Shannon?
Today, please, before the night end.
Sometime today.
Boy, this is a hard decision for you.
Like the man want to refuse to say.
Yeah, what was it? Option A, that thing.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Okay.
Mampy
No,
with
it's a
it
little-
to the night.
No, it's a little
Oh,
disgusting, yeah.
Oh God, my chest. Oh yes.
Oh god, feminists gonna kill me.
I Blaze, what you choose?
Place say you choosing on.
I gotta choose
I
that
like-
fat thing, man.
Right, good. Next question for the last question.
Whoever real complain with that bag.
Where's
Can
a
you
little
not?
opinion on the male rompers?
Nah, bullshit.
I agree with that. I
Sad.
don't like them.
I didn't know what it was till a few days ago when I saw it. Sad.
So you can imagine that game, G.
That's the first thing you imagining, though, dog.
Oh,
What you thinking about?
it's basically a cashshot coverall, you know. It's just they're going to pretty it up and make it into this romp him shit.
Dog, no. Coveralls are very different than a romper.
No.
Yes.
It's the same concept as a
Coverall.
short, you know.
Coveralls cover basically the entire body. And they are
So Jared, that's what
Isn't-
Jared say.
Isn't
It's a
coveralls-
short coverall.
nah.
isn't coveralls what
That is
people just
sad.
use in the engineering sector, though?
Yeah. As I tell you, if you take off the legs and the arms and the coverall, that's
So why
basically
you want to
it.
take off the arms and the legs for? Shannon, can we expect to see you in a rumpin when it comes to
But
tournament?
I just
imagine
say
Shannon in a
it
romper.
You
was
need to defend any rumping.
all they really have a problem with listening, no? Serious. I don't know, boy.
Shannon, would you be in the romping shop with you?
Oh God, they only want to kill me tonight, dog.
Oh, no. No.
Oh God. Oh, Jesus.
I think out that way, and the first person that would have would be Brian.
I agree.
I agree too.
That
Because they lumping fresh.
I don't know. I can't see that one though. I'll be honest. I can't see Skeggs doing something faggoty like that though.
Not me, nah?
Dog, it's only tell me about this man when he tight pants already.
What do you mean?
This
Oh!
man, this man could look sprint out his pants.
And he'll get rumping.
That was not a tight pant. That was a jogger.
it was not tight pants. It was not tight pants.
Nevertheless,
I can't. Boy,
Tennessee.
I can't help it.
please feed your dog, boy.
Fellas, I think I'm calling it for the night day, you know?
I think so. I think they did, but still.
But wait, it's our one more thing to discuss.
Alright, let's go first.
The what you all think discussion. Basically, you give like our hardest impression for the week and only give me your opinions on it. The question is, are pre-orders bad for gaming?
Yes.
Yes, Sam. No.
Why is that?
Because you just get shit bonuses for pre-orders that should be just included with the basic game.
Yeah, and eventually it's basically shit that you could get while grinding too, eh?
Exactly. I don't agree with pre-orders. Like if you're pre-ordering for something like early access or level advantages, yeah. But if you're pre-ordering just for cosmetics, no.
Yeah.
The question is if pre-orders bad for games, right?
Is it
He
bad for
explained
gaming?
He explained why and yes.
I think
Why
it's good.
no and why yes.
And why is
I
that,
think
Shannon?
it's good because is that when you pre-order a game, right? Remember, you're buying the game before the game is released most of the time. Sometimes pre-alpha. The game goes to the studios, or it's supposed to go to the studios, which means if they have more revenue, they can put more. They're supposed to put more effort in the better
No.
service.
No real
What's going
market.
on with that dog, boy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
Shannon?
that aspect I like. And I mean, if you like a game, you support it, right? Or at least the developer and so on. So I like that aspect. Also with pre-orders, let's say a fan of the franchise or someone who's real stoked for it,
Tennessee.
get app. What is your name? Tennessee?
No,
Tennessee has indeed rum.
You name your dog Hennessy?
Man
Anyway.
probably like to drink Hennessy.
Moving on. So yeah, you get access like as an early access.
Who's this faggot who comment in the live stream though?
Features, like you might get a skin that's or a ability.
Yeah.
You know, to show it's just basically just prestige or show off. So that aspect is more because if you like the cosmetics or you like a little advantage of getting to try out a game sometimes early on, so you get the advantage when the season starts, that kind of thing is coming. But if you're just a casual player and you just want to, like say people who used to play a game a lot, like say gamers who grew up playing Doom and Quake and whatnot, they like a certain studio. They might pre-order the game now just to support it, but they might even touch the game when it come out maybe in a year when they get chances. But overall, I think it's a good thing for gaming. But it though, it's depending on the franchise and depending on the platform.
The live chat going popping right now, boy.
I think pre-order should be done when you research the game, the developers, and the publishers properly, though.
Yeah, that's what I say. It depends on like the
Yeah.
platform and the as I said, the publisher. Because not everything will have a good pre-order.
I was already burned by pre-ordering already. In the
Which
case
game was
of,
that again?
Burned several times by pre-ordering.
in case of Street Fighter 5, I was very bad by that game.
Street Fighter 5, Final Fantasy 15.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
Like when you pre-order a game, you should get like by 5 multiplayer EXP
I feel it should be discounted too.
permanently.
Nah,
I feel
then
the game
that
should be
would
discounted.
this
Because we're giving you the money beforehand.
No, that don't make sense.
What do you mean?
You get
Your money don't show horse, you don't pre-order the game already.
No,
Yeah,
that,
it's
if you
investment.
find an early access, right? Sometimes they do that. Like you say, the on launch price is $60. If you pre-order, you might get for $45 or $50. They do that sometimes. But if it is that the pre-order comes with bonus content, only in very rare instances would the price be lower. Plus, they get bonus content. If you
Bonus
get bonus,
cosmetics.
Content.
No, Pennywise.
that's not, cosmetic is something. I thought that anyway. Yeah.
Wait, you thought though?
Can't be affected.
Man, you beat to this.
Boy.
Is in free to play games though, where the average anybody can pick up the game. When you either you pre-order or you pay, that's what it's called pay to win. Those games pre-order and just kind of screw over people who just want to try it without paying. But sometimes you end up getting an item or a perk or ability that is not fair against the free to play.
All right. Well, I guess pre-ordering can have its advantages, but it's sometimes, most of the times actually, it can be a bad practice because, as I said, most of these companies when they get your money, you're basically investing in something that you don't know will be good or bad.
Mm-hmm.
So you actually taking a chance there. No matter how much research you do on the company or the game or whatever, you're still taking a chance.
Especially if it's a new company or it's a new franchise they're starting.
Pause Live Gaming commented, this is the 18th comment. Congratulations. I don't know where you want for that though again.
Yeah, man, I think fellas.
Yeah, my critics.
Well, he got a shout out, so I guess that's what he wanted.
I guess.
You little sheep.
I got playing.
By the way, fellas, you all should check out American Gods. Badass.
Oh, I have
Actually-
that series downloaded. As soon as
I want to give it a look.
see that black hill make me download that show.
My God. By the
Anyway,
way,
fellas, before they go off on a tangent, I am taking my leave here. All topics covered.
Actually,
Oh yeah, all not in the on. Yeah.
Hon, we know log off a Hon.
Okay.
Yeah, so this is Severus. I'll see you all next week. Hope you all enjoy the podcast. Hon for life.
Yeah, well, it's
As well.
if the rest of the members could stay back after the live stream for like a 5 minutes, that could be nice.
Well, then we should probably end now because I need to leave.
all right. Well, let me get the outros and Shannon. Oh, Brian, go ahead.
subscribe. Hope you all enjoy the podcast. Hunt for Life, Manikuman.
Shannon.
All right, people. Just remember, if you like the segments, especially the Got to Go, you could send us some suggestions for next week episode where we could ask it live online. So
Oh yeah, for real.
remember to send in those suggestions. Also, if some other topic you wanted to discuss, something you wanted to go further in, a game that you're interested in that you haven't heard us talk about, put us a note, and we'll try to discuss it in the upcoming podcast. Look out for the social media that should be coming online this week with content for the upcoming E3, and I will talk about local conventions coming up, such as Gamescom and Alias, in the coming week. Ash fellow.
All right, please.
Yeah, bye.
Okay. Okay.
Darian.
Well, like everyone else said, I hope you enjoy. Please subscribe, like, leave a comments, send any suggestions. And yeah, keep watching. And also, we finally have our first gaming montage out.
Oh yeah, it's uploaded on channel. Check it out for these foreigner fans. All right. My name is Dread, aka Cross. Remember, as they said, to like, share, and subscribe. Check out the description because the Facebook group link is there. Click on it. Go on like the page. As I said before, about an hour or two after the podcast is up on YouTube, the timestamps will be located in the comment section below. So check it out. All right. And this was the Gaming Syndicate Podcast. And niggas, we out.
Yo.